My hope is that you all are and will stay safe and healthy as we each find meaningful ways to contribute to the ongoing efforts to tend to our current situation. First, I'd like to thank Chad Asplin and Chad Carlson for laying the most recent foundation for my presidential year. You guys are great to work with. Thank you to all those who have mentored and helped me, particularly Jimmy Robinson during my residency at the University of Alabama and Bob DeMeff during my fellowship at Cleveland Clinic. Thank you to my Warthog family for all the support and friendship. To John Cisco, my fellow at the Cleveland Clinic, and Jimmy Andrews, who took a chance on me as a fellowship director very early in my career. I give my thanks. But mostly I thank you, the over 50 fellows that I have trained and had the honor of training. You are my best legacy in sports medicine. I've already had the true pleasure of working with the board of directors, and I look forward to working with the latest edition of a very talented board and our wonderful FAMSSM staff, which is led by Jim Griffith. And thank you to the founders, as they are those who set the foundation. We need to continue to build on that foundation of hard work done with excellence, integrity, and service while we continue to transform into the society that we already have become and are becoming, the worldwide leader in sports medicine. I can still remember my initial FAMSSM meeting in Orlando in 1996. I was near the completion of my residency, and I came home telling my wife how I had found a home, and it was where I wanted to have an impact. My first committee work was with Margot Patukian, who recruited me to the Public Relations Committee at the time. I still recall our frustration and our struggle to have FAMSSM recognized in the world of sports, but also in the world of medicine. We so badly wanted to share with the world who we were and what we could do and what we knew. Now we're invited to the table with every major sports organization, including the IOC, USADA, NCAA, NFHS, and all professional leagues. Recently, I learned of an organic development of a group of FAMSSM team physicians who became a vital link to the NCAA leadership as it made decisions surrounding COVID-19. In a call with Brian Hainline recently, he expressed a deep gratitude to this key group of team physicians within FAMSSM who are living this pandemic with their NCAA programs and then in turn sharing that experience and their expertise with the decision makers at the NCAA. At Brian's request, we're now building structure around that group and continue needed and desired input to the NCAA as we look forward in this pandemic. I want to recognize Stephanie Chu, Cindy Chang, Kim Harmon, Chad Carlson, Matt Leisler, Carly Day, Doug Ackerman, Saurabh Padar, Karen Van Bach, Eugene Hong, and Dina Casario for their initiative and leadership. You all have selflessly represented FAMSSM in the very best way. I'm really disappointed that we could not gather as society in Atlanta, my hometown, for FAMSSM 2020. It is always special to renew friendships, work on committees, and learn. We would have enjoyed an outstanding program put together by Jason Zaremski and his outstanding program planning committee. But there are year-round opportunities to learn and serve. To ensure discussions can continue throughout the year, we're pleased to announce the FAMSSM Collaborate online community, which is now open for all members to join. AMSSM Collaborate provides a forum for year-long connection, giving members a chance to have conversations, share resources, and make connections with their peers. In addition to forums for the team physician groups, special interest groups, and committee discussions, the AMSSM referrals listserv will migrate to this platform. Members can also find a section for complicated cases to get help and get answers to your clinical questions. The AMSSM Collaborate will also be the platform for the case and research presentations, the virtual fellowship fair, and the hub for the fellows' online learning modules. For additional learning, there is significant content on the website that you may need to catch up on and may have time to catch up on. Position statements, such as the most recent mental health document, the ultrasound modules, EKG workshops, and the latest on concussion are just to name a few of the options available for learning. Chad Carlson has also recently led some discussion on creating a clearinghouse of sorts for outside CME offerings to membership to access online content that is CME eligible. Plus, through Jason's continued hard work and with our AMSSM staff, these presidential presentations kick off our virtual meeting, which will allow us to share research, do committee work, special interest meetings, and even a workout. It's not intended to be a substitute for us actually meeting face to face. And we will come together again next April in San Diego, 2021. And I think with a newfound appreciation for the annual meeting. This year's virtual meeting will give us a chance to stay somewhat connected as we carry on the work of AMSSM. My emphasis this year, and likely for years to come, will be centered around our training. The training of our future sports medicine physicians. There will obviously be other acute issues that will come up that will need to be dealt with, but this area will be one of emphasis. Kathy Deck's work with marketing and branding a couple of years ago pointed out our continued need for clarification regarding what is sports medicine and how can we as sports medicine physicians distinguish ourselves from our colleagues with similar primary specialties. We need to distinguish ourselves to our health systems, to other physicians, referral sources, as well as the public. Jenny Kuntz, in her work with our scope of practice document, has attempted to give structure to what it is we do. And it's been with great difficulty due to the variability of our training. We've been at this for a while, and yet we still struggle to pin down either of these two issues. I feel, and many others agree, that our identity and our scope of practice are tied to our training. And that training has often lacked consistent structure and rigor across all fellowships across the nation. Without changes to our training, we'll continue to struggle in these other areas. I'm honored to have been selected by the membership 2 years ago to be in line for the AMSSM presidency. I will be forever grateful for each vote that was cast for me. It's very difficult for me to fully express how meaningful and humbling it is to take this position. The school motto at Berry College, where I completed my undergraduate degree, is not to be served, but to serve, from Mark chapter 10, verse 45. As someone who values servant leadership, I've always been drawn to AMSSM as it is a fine example of this model like few other organizations. I hope to continue keeping this motto at the forefront as I lead our organization. I would hope that each member would also keep this motto in their mind as you serve this organization. Each member is uniquely equipped to serve in some capacity in this society. You can review a case. You can review a research submission. You can be a mentor to a med student or a resident. You can jump in with your ideas in a committee meeting or donate to the foundation. So get involved. This will be a fantastic year, and we will continue to realize opportunities to impact sports medicine and serve the membership of FAMSSM together. Please feel free to connect with me directly with ideas or concerns. Please receive my deepest gratitude for the trust that has been given to me. Thank you. Stay safe, and let's have a great virtual meeting. I hope you enjoy it.